Good morning, everybody. I am going to do some lobster today. It's my first time doing it. I already kind of did one. I already cut one and, did that with it. So I'm going to do two more. So, learning how to do lobster. Yesterday I was like, I want to do some lobster. So I said, well, y'all come do some lobster with me today. So, yeah, we doing lobster. How are you doing this morning? So they said, you take your lobster tail, see that? There's like some little stuff here, like some little legs. You're supposed to cut them off. This is really meaty. This is a meaty lobster. So, trying to figure out. Anyways, so you gotta cut out these things here, legs, whatnot. Now, have I ever made lobster before? Nope. Have I ever cooked it before? Nope. But I said, well, let me try something new. Let me cook some lobster. It's good to try something new, right? I got all the time in the world. So why not try to do something new? Test my cooking skills out. I got the oven going. So I'm going to do some lobster with chicken. I'm going to bake it and broil it. They say the lobster don't take that long to cook. If you like seafood does not take that long to cook actually. Only like fish and stuff. Don't take that long for it to cook. Yeah, you gotta cut the legs off. So, I'm not gonna be out here super long. I'm gonna be out here long enough to cut the lobster and show y'all. Do you wanna, they say you gotta use the scissors. Yes, I did go and look it up. But you gotta be creative. You need a scissors to get those gills, not gills, the lobster legs off. Yeah. Okay. They said when you're cleaning a lobster, you want to submerge it into water. Don't submerge it all the way into the water because it actually is going to take on the taste of the water. So you want to wash the shell off. But I said, well, if it's going to take the taste of the water, why not go ahead and put whatever flavor or seasoning and stuff in there. You can boil it. I watched a couple videos on how to clean it and how to cook it. I see y'all coming on here. Yeah. Alright. So, I just washed off the shell. This one looked really meaty. So, what you do is you take the scissors, you take your lobster, and you go right here in the shell. They said don't dig all the way down, but you have to cut the lobster shell. It's not. It looks soft, but it's really not soft now. But you don't want. They said don't poke it too deep because then it agitates your meat, and then your meat's not going to taste good. So this is my second shell I'm cutting. So yesterday I was like, oh, I want to cook some lobster. Do some surf and turf. We are living. Good. Cut all the way down. That way so you can get the meat. See I cut, can you see? You see that line? Cut it all the way down. And then you're supposed to separate it. So you want to separate the meat from the shell. I'm using my hand, but you could use a butter knife. And Normally I have music playing, but Facebook like to mute your music up when you have music playing. They think you're trying to steal somebody's music, but I feel like it actually helps promote that individual music better. So they should stop doing that. I know they're listening, so maybe they might do that. So, but you want to take in, I'm just using my hands. And after you're done doing that, after you finish working with fish or seafood, you want to make sure you sanitize your area, wash your hands off, and all of that stuff. So you see I'm coming. Can you see? I don't know if y'all can see. But I feel like this is easier for me. Whatever floats your boat. All I'm doing is like breaking the shell apart from the meat. Then, can you see the lumps of meat? You take your hand and so now that's done. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There you go. Out the shell. Okay. I'm gonna put that in the pan over there that I got. I got a full pan. So I have 3 lobster tails. I'm gonna do it with some drumsticks. Here's another one. Get all the stuff on there. Yeah. But I mean, 3 of these lobster tails cost me. I went to Winn-Dixie and I got the lobster tails from there. And you gotta learn to shop smart. With Winn-Dixie, you get points, and you also get discounts on food and stuff too. So you're not paying full price. If I was paying full price and didn't have a Winn-Dixie card, it would cost me $35 for 3 lobster tails. But because I got a Winn-Dixie card, I was able to save $17. You do the math. How much it costs you? $35, right? Some lobster meals cost you $30-something. This for my seafood lovers out there, surf and turf lovers out there. Yeah. So, but you always, even though you get it from the store and they clean it, you want to make sure you clean it too. Okay. I am not a pro, but I like to cook. I like to cook and I don't like to cook. Sometimes I like to be lazy. But I want to try something new with all this time that I have on my hands. I am washing this lobster off. I'm actually a little excited. Alright. Remember, you get your scissors, okay? They're not, and they say you're not supposed to use a regular house scissors. This is not a house scissors. So get you some kitchen scissors. This one's easy. This one's already kind of a little bit cracked. This shell's a little easier. So I'm gonna turn this video off after I finish this one. After I finish cutting this one here, because I'm gonna wash my hands. This one's kind of cropped in the middle. And then I'm gonna season them with whatever season I want to season them with and the flavor that I would like. See, once you do something once, the second time it gets better, easier. You know, it's not as hard to accomplish. So it's really just you pulling back of the skin. I don't know if y'all can see. This one's giving me a little bit of a challenge. I was gonna wear gloves. I don't know what I did with my gloves, but I bought some gloves. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hey Iris, I'm making some lobster. I don't know if y'all can see, but just pulling it. This one's a little bit harder to get, but I just need to get the skin off of it so that I can be able to pull the meat out. So it's really just taking the meat off of the thing. So cook. Oh, there's some of the, I don't know what you call that, but there's like a layer that actually holds the meat to the bone, like not the bone, the shell. I don't know if I should do the whole video. Alright, there we go. And we now have the meat available. Go. That is my third lobster tail. The meat is outside of the shell. Ha ha ha. Okay. Now, if y'all want me to cook this for you, you're gonna have to pay for it. Okay. So that's done. I would suggest after you finish it, see, look, I'm telling y'all, look, Winn-Dixie. I got it from Winn-Dixie. It was $32.97 without your Winn-Dixie card. With your Winn-Dixie card, you save $17.97. So, there you go. Wash your hands with hot water, y'all. If you ain't washing your hands with hot water, you're not clean. Hot water, gone. Be good. Bleach down your area, especially when you're cooking with fish or any raw meat. Hey Victoria, how are you? Alright. So, some of the seasons I got is some complete season, some adobo season, some spike. I've been looking for this for a while. Finally found that this is a season my mom loved to use. And I'm gonna put it on my chicken. What I like about spike is you don't need a whole lot. Probably need to get some garlic too. Some garlic powder too. With chicken and stuff, you want to make sure that you season your meat real good because sometimes the meat is not good. No, you're going to have to remind me how we met. Let me tell you, that's the most funniest thing. I meet so much people that I don't even remember. Like, sometimes I don't even remember. Got this Italian season. Remind me how we met, Victoria. Okay, I did put that. Black pepper. I'm putting a little bit of black pepper on there too. So there it is. It's in there. I didn't put a whole lot on there because I'm actually going to make a sauce that I could pour on top of them. So they say that when you're boiling it or baking it, it shouldn't take that long for it to cook. They say it should take about 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So you don't want to overcook the meat because then it's going to be really tough. So I'm going to set a timer and then I'm going to put it in the oven for about 7 minutes. And I'm putting it on the second shelf. Alright. So that's cooking. I put the lobster in the oven. Next thing I'm doing is I'm doing chicken, right? Now with chicken, you don't have to put, a lot of people don't know, but you don't have to put oil in your chicken when you're baking it because chicken already has its own grease, its own fat, its own oil, so it's gonna cook. You just put a little bit of water in there and you season it and the chicken is gonna come out just perfect, okay? Some people like their chicken very juicy, some people like their chicken dry. So I'm gonna put my seasoning on top of there, put the seasoning, let the seasoning go on it, and then I'm also going to flip the chicken and season the other side. A lot of people don't season their food. That's why people don't like their food, because it's not seasoned. So you gotta put flavor and you gotta spike up the food, okay? So it can taste good. So I'm going to go ahead and season my chicken on both sides, not just one side, both sides. Season your water that you cooking the food in. I'm not doing any measurements. Cooking like old fashioned. Old school cooking, you just season the food until you feel it has enough seasoning on it. Season to your liking. Spice up your life. This is dinner. Yes, I'm cooking dinner and it's what time? What time is it? Somebody tell me what time it is. Okay. I don't want the food to be too over salty, or you know. Let's have the flavor. Alright, so what else? I'm gonna put some of dash because I'm going to make like a lemon type of sauce to go with it. So I'm gonna put that on the chicken because it's gonna be the lobster and chicken. It's gonna be a lobster and chicken dish. Okay. Alright, that's done. So put the chicken in there. Okay. So I put those two things in the oven. Those things are cooking. So that's it for right now. I got some other stuff that I'm working on this end. I got some, can you see? I got some spinach and some peppers that I'm going to, steam a little bit. And I'm going to probably do it with some rice. So I'm going to cut some more peppers up. But I love peppers. I love to cook with vegetables and stuff. So, because it's really good for the body. It helps your digestive system and all of that. So I just want to congratulate you if you've been cooking at home, if you've been trying new things. Hey, don't just eat out all the time. Try to cook some of the meals at home and be adventurous. Cook something you ain't never cooked before. I've never done lobster. I love shrimp. Shrimp is one of my favorite meals. And I made a shrimp pasta. I think it was a shrimp lasagna. No. Was it a lasagna? No, it was actually a shrimp mac and cheese. And that was amazing. It was phenomenal. And that was my first time making it. So maybe seafood might be my thing. I cook other things. I like to cook burgers. I just like to cook. So I grew up as a vegan, but my mom was an amazing cook. So that's it. I'm not going to be out here long. I will take some pictures and I will send them and post them on my page. So look out for the lobster and drumstick plate that I'll be posting later. Love you guys. I'll see you. Have a blessed day. Continue to keep yourself in the Word. If you haven't, make sure you pick up your Bible and open it and get close with God. And have your relationship with Him. If you need somebody to help guide you, that's as much as I can do is guide you and help you in studying the Word. But other than that, have a blessed day. Cook something at home today. Test your skills out. If you're not sure how much seasoning to put in there, just put a little bit more. I love y'all, but I'm going to see you later. I'm back, y'all. Okay. I'm back. Let's see. I want to show y'all how far I've gotten with my lobsters. Lobster. Ooh, doesn't it look pretty? Don't it look pretty? Ooh, they look so good. Yeah, I'm letting them stay in this, sit in their steam there. And then I got some mixed vegetables. I got potatoes in there. I got onions. I got red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers. Well, the red peppers look like yellow peppers and potato in there. And some spinach. but I'm proud of myself. Look at that lobster, yo. Now I just gotta see what it tastes like. I don't know. If this come out real good, I might just start selling some. Then I got the chicken going in here. The chicken is cooking. The chicken is cooking. Yeah. Hey, Mashana, how you doing? But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and show you guys that I am actually, I cooked it. I cooked the lobster. I made it. Now I'm trying to decide if I should leave it sitting in that that marinade, that sauce. So I chopped up and minced some garlic, and I put it in that pot. And then I took like one whole stick of butter, and I let the butter melt. I put some of my different seasonings. Okay, Miss Tammy, Pastor Tammy PT, I'm gonna try to save you some. And like I said, this is my first time doing it, so I'm going to make some rice as well. And oh, I'm so excited about the lobsters that I made. But yeah, I put some different seasonings and different flavors in it. The sauce was a little extra lemony for me. So I don't know, I added a little bit more stuff in there to help cut it down. I put a little bit of sugar in the sauce. I also added a little bit of cayenne pepper because I don't want it to be too over lemony. But then again, when you're cooking, you have to remember that when you make food, depending on what your starch is, and starch usually is, the starch usually is your rice, your pasta, your quinoa, if you want to have quinoa with it, with your meal, things like that. So I got some veggies. This is what you call a balanced meal. But I have some drumsticks cooking as well. I mean, if it comes out really good, I might start selling some plates of lobster. It looks good. So I did, like I said, I did butter. I did some butter sauce. I cut up some lemon, an actual whole lemon, and I chopped it up in circles. And I put that in the butter with the garlic, while the garlic and the butter was like basically caramelizing. And then I put in a little bit of hot water. I didn't put in cold water because I wanted the pot to stay hot. So I added a little bit of water to my marinade / sauce, and just enough where it would cover the bottom shell of the lobster. And then I put the lobster in there and I let it cook. I let it steam, and I put the lid on top. So the process was, for the lobster, I cleaned it, I washed it, I cut the shell open, and I put it in the pan, in a foil pan. I put some seasoning on it, and I put it in the oven, let it bake for a little bit, and then that was it. So just waiting on the chicken to cook. I'm gonna go and cook some rice, wash some dishes, and when everything is done, I take a picture and post it. Y'all know how I like to post my food on social media. So yeah, that's that. See y'all. Talk to y'all later. Thank you. Alright, so I'm doing rice now. So I'm cooking rice. The rice is on the stove. Now, there's so many different ways to cook rice, but you want your rice to come out really soft. So the first thing you do is you make sure you wash your rice off. Put your seasoning in your water. You can add butter or olive oil vegetable oil, whatever you prefer in your rice. Now, I know you see that I added some more water in here. When you're doing rice, you wash your rice off. It has like some stuff on there until the water is clear. Then you fill up the water a little bit over the rice. You make sure you put your seasonings, your spices, your salt or whatever you like to use in your rice. Put the cover on top, let it boil. You don't have to put a whole lot of rice in your pot because for some reason the rice grains actually grow. It's more in the pot than it is. So, but that's how you cook rice. Hey John. So I just added some more water in there. It's a lot of rice. I'm gonna let it cook. So then I'm actually gonna take these little videos that I did. I'm gonna take them down off of Facebook and put the cover back, and then I'm gonna put them together and then I'll post them on YouTube. But that's it. Maybe I might check on my chicken. Okay, how y'all doing? Let's check on my chicken. I have some chicken in the oven cooking. Turn this camera around. Have it cooking. Okay. Probably like, oh my god, you're touching it. It's really hot. Yeah, so I did the chicken this way on purpose because I'm doing it with some lobster. So, yeah. Look, my food be tasting delicious. I want my food to fall off the bone. Crystal, you inspire me, girl. Alright, so that's that. So I put the foil paper on there to help speed up the process. And give me 1 second. I gotta put this back up, let it cook some more. Take out the oil paper. Crystal, let me show you. Oh my gosh. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. Hold on. Look at that. Don't it look pretty? Alright. Proud of myself. Some vegetables. Kitchen smelling good. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna break it up. And that's it for now. So that's all the video. You guys gonna get the rest. Y'all gotta hold off for the picture. I'm done. Love y'all. I'm out. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I had my lobster. I took a bite of it. It is delicious. So good. Cuts perfect. Seasoned well. I took a picture and I posted it. But it is really, really, really delicious. So it's like not super chewy, you know. So I'm gonna cut a piece of it so you can see. See? Look at that meat. Lobster meat. Delicious. Really good. Let me turn on the light. Okay. So I'm very proud of myself because I did a really good job. A really good job. I'm shocked I did an amazing job. So the meat came out really good. It's not super like, you know, sometimes you eat like lobster and it can be really tough. This is not tough at all. It's really good. The chicken came out really good. I let it cook a little bit. The rice came out good. The vegetables are delicious. But I hope I inspired somebody today to go, hi Kim, how are you? To go and cook something different. In my plate, I got peppers. I got different type of peppers. I got yellow, red, and green peppers. I got some spinach and potatoes in my vegetables. I got some white rice with seasoning in it. I got a lobster tail that I made by my very self. And then I have a chicken drumstick. So that's my meal. I took a picture, I posted it. But anyways, it is really good. So I hope I inspired somebody today to cook something new. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm going to see y'all. Got to go and enjoy my plate. See? Delicious.